Okay, we are live, I think. It says we're live. I always do this when we start shows. I'm always like apprehensive. How am I going to start this? And then I go off onto some random tangent. And you guys are probably watching an ad anyway, so who cares? I am here.
Hello,
Seamus
people
is,
who are not watching ads.
Seamus is here with me, and Chris showed up.
Hello.
So this is hopefully, fingers crossed, going to be a stream of the Bethesda press conference. But we've got some unknowns here. We're still not completely sure if this is actually going to work because basically what Twitch said in their announcement was that we could like restream this and add commentary to this is okay, you can only stream this channel, twitch.tv/Twitch. None of the other channels can be restreamed. So if you do that, you'll get a DMCA takedown request and we'll like kill your channel.
And then they didn't say what events they'll be covering. So what are you supposed to do? Just camp this channel?
They actually have a schedule
There's
here,
no
but
guidance.
we're on like day -1 of E3 right now. So there's no way to know which what's going to be happening today. So we don't know like if in like 4 minutes or so here the Bethesda actual press conference starts and nothing happens on this channel here, that's going to basically be the end of it, and we'll have to go to like some backup plan, which involves me playing video games, probably. So fingers crossed there.
I really hope this works.
Yeah.
I figured out how to embed the chat on my site, so that's really cool. Like, I'm watching this on my site, and I'm like, oh wow, this is really nice. It's not surrounded with all that Twitch crap. Can we stream the audio only? Asks. Oh, Glitch, your brother.
Yeah.
Probably not. I wouldn't.
Yeah,
I
I
wouldn't
don't
mess
think so.
around streaming anything.
I mean, I guess we
It's
could
all-
like
it's all or
stream
nothing.
this blank channel and then direct you to all go to twitch.tv/Bethesda, and then we can talk over it while you guys are watching it. But that would be really like unreliable and weird, and probably would not work.
Weird. What we should just do then? In fact, like if we were gonna do that, we should just record a diecast.
Yeah, live recorded diecast.
In fact, I'm gonna record this just for posterity's sake.
Hey, you probably should. I'll start the recording too.
I'm
Recording started.
That's my little
recording now.
recording started lady that says that every time I hit the record button.
And Morgan Webb. God, taking me back to the mid-2000s. Says Derringer. So we're a few minutes from talk time for them.
Yeah, so this is Bethesda's first like press conference at E3. Like this is new for them. Before they usually I think just went with the Microsoft one. Just, like that's kind of interesting because you go into all these other press conferences and you kind of know what to expect and how like it's going to be kooky if you've been following E3 in the past. We have no idea what's going to happen here, so that's kind of cool. Obviously, Fallout 4 is going to show up at some point. They would be really stupid to not have Fallout 4. Not show up at all in their press conference after having revealed it a week and a half ago. And there was apparently like a couple days ago they were doing like some test stuff with their stream setup and accidentally went live and were messing around with testing stuff, and two people in the background were talking about like Dishonored 2 and the Dishonored 2 announcement that had not yet been made. So we're probably going to see that here too.
And then Doom 4.
Yeah, is it actually working on anything of note at this point?
Well, Doom 4.
Right.
I mean, Doom 4, we will see gameplay of Doom 4. Which the biggest thing I noticed about that is that they showed that preview clip of the Revenant, and the first thing that struck me was, wow, that looks just like the Revenant I remember, and not, holy cow, the new Revenant looks amazing. It just looked exactly like the old one. Like, it's been 11 years, and graphics has, I mean, I'm sure it looks better, but you need the two of them side by side to see the difference. if you go back to Doom 3, it's not like, oh man, boy, is this old. The old id Software tech demo thing is becoming a harder and harder sell.
Yeah, I mean, they haven't really been ahead of the technology curve in 15 years. I mean, I guess
And
Doom
really, what does that
3
look
Doom
like if
3
you get
was
ahead
like,
of the curve?
yeah. Well, I guess that would be Crytek at this point.
Yeah, and what their games look 10% better than everybody else's. It's like
Yeah,
holy
it's a
cow,
lot.
they all look
It's a lot
fantastic.
different compared to how it was just even 5 years ago.
So,
So
Bethesda's channel is still doing their pre-show.
yeah,
So,
still Adam Sessler talking about Doom. I guess I have it muted. So I think I'm I'm pretty confident in saying I think we're going to see a release date for Fallout 4, and I think it's going to be this year. I think it's going to be like November or
I
something.
thought that's what you know. What I had been assuming that, so I've either heard that or I've been assuming that because it would be weird to start the hype machine up and then be like, no, next spring. It'd be like, well, that doesn't make a lot of sense. And of course, they're going to be aiming for Christmas. That would make the most sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't
Wow,
imagine them
looking at
not
the
doing
Bethesda,
Christmas.
well, here's an amazing thing. I'm looking at the chat on the Bethesda stream, and it is scrolling so fast. It's like an entire page of text, like 3 times a second, and it's so much of it is so negative towards. It's like F Doom, screw Doom, nobody cares about Doom, Fallout forever. I mean, people really
Oh,
don't.
there was a giant penis.
People don't.
Excellent.
What?
There
I'm
was an
watching your
ASCII
own
art of a
stream.
penis, yeah, in the
Oh,
chat.
oh, it's going. You know what? I assumed it was going a screen 3 times a second. It is scrolling 3 times a second, but it might be like I'm missing. Like it might be doing several screens worth. So like you either see it or you don't. And I am really starting to worry that Twitch is not going to stream this.
Well, it hasn't started yet officially. So I don't know. We'll be able to say that in a minute when Adam Sessler stops talking about like Doom and gesticulating towards the camera or whatever he's doing there, and and like the actual press conference starts and we get the shot of a dark theater.
I really hope, because this is the one thing at all of E3 that I really want to see and talk. This is the one thing I'm curious about, and it, like you said, it's on day -1, where it's like,
Where it's like,
hang on, one of my devices in the room is buzzing really loud.
oh, so we should add this disclaimer too to add even more fun variables to this mishmash of stuff that may not work in 2 minutes. Seamus is in the middle of a gigantic thunderstorm, so he may just his computer may blow up and catch fire spontaneously for no reason, and that would be the end of his commentary on this stream.
Okay, I'm back. Yes, yeah, it was annoying sound from one of the devices and warning me that, hey, you're going to have bad weather. When, yeah, what gave it away? The giant thunder I've been hearing for the last half hour. Thank you so much, phone. Thank you for being there for me, tiny piece of technology.
Jimmy DC99, no, we cannot stream the Bethesda stream. Okay, so there is now a shot of a theater on the Bethesda stream. I'm going to try refreshing this and see if it comes up. If it doesn't, then I don't think that that things are going to be happening here, which would be unfortunate.
That is so frustrating. That is so dumb that they wouldn't make it clear what they're going to stream and what they aren't.
Yeah.
And that they wouldn't stream this.
Twitch, you have let us down. What a surprise that Twitch has let us down. They've never done stuff like this before. Yeah, I'm getting the feeling that either they forgot to hit the button to turn it on here, or it's not happening because Bethesda wanted some exclusive, like, only on our channel thing.
That is really frustrating and a waste of our time.
Alright, well, I guess at this point, I want to give it like maybe a minute here, but I don't think they're going to
Yeah,
start
let's
it
give it
late.
another minute. Chris, say something about this nothing that's going on.
I'm watching the actual thing in the other stream, so I'm watching this all unfold. There is a best of Bethesda crap trailer going on right now.
Yeah, it's
I like how they retroactively just like, oh, the best of Bethesda. That includes Doom 3, right? And it's like, well,
and
wait, that was
Wolfenstein.
never... Yeah, the Old Blood, which I just played and beat today.
So, plans.
So what are we gonna do?
Yeah,
Just
we could.
stream the stream.
No, well, we can't stream the stream. Like legally, that's not allowed. The only stream that I can restream is this stream right here, which is not showing it. So whatever. So I guess at this point it's become Josh plays video games.
The thing is, I really wanted to see this press conference. Like, I actually want to watch this press conference. And if we play video games,
Well, okay,
won't
we
get
can
to do
record
that.
this as a
Can we just
riff
stream game
tracks.
footage while we talk about this as we watch it?
I mean, I could stream this blank page. I don't know. We could turn this into a riff tracks version and then just do this live, and people can listen to us talking.
Suddenly, Glitch's suggestion of just doing the audio makes a lot more sense.
I don't know if we can just do the audio.
No, but the point is, no, just tell everybody, hey, go to twitch.tv
Oh yeah.
/ Bethesda. Watch it with us, and if you want to hear what we say about it, just leave this stream on and hear us talking. And this is super
Meanwhile,
hacked
stream
together.
game footage so it's legit.
It's
Because Twitch doesn't like people streaming not game stuff.
all right.
Put up your screensaver.
Well,
Yeah, just stream Solitaire or something.
I don't even have Solitaire installed.
I know the new versions of Windows don't have it. So anyway, Pete Hines is out on stage. Oh,
All right, I'm going
oh,
to. I
but
need
the
to.
real downside here.
Well, I want to be able to watch this too, so I need to mess around with my sound settings for a second. But keep talking.
Oh, that's a good point. Somebody pointed out that the Bethesda stream is flagged for mature audiences, and maybe that's why Twitch didn't want to pick it up.
That's
'Cause
possible.
they don't want to mark their.
It's kind of dumb.
Although they should say, they should just have the schedule. What are you going to cover? What are you not going to cover? I can't believe there are 170 people willing to watch this blank screen with us. Thank you, 170 people. I am honored.
Now we all get to experience the lag of talking about this stuff because we're going to be watching it on a delay, and then they're going to be hearing our speaking through a delay.
Oh, and we're going to start with Doom.
Oh goody.
This is revisionist. He's pretending it all began with Doom. There's Wolfenstein and Catacombs 3D was before that. Ooh.
You know, they should just call it New Doom.
I'm actually trying to think of how I can turn on the audio here and make it so that the stream can't hear it. Hang on. Let's see if Chrome has the ability to change the audio
I
device.
like the techno rock Doom music.
Yeah. Boy, this is really missing a John Carmack.
He works for Facebook now.
Somebody just said nude/doom is probably a thing. Nude doom. And I missed the Hellsop. I like that. Okay, pretending that Doom was ever about more than just shooting monsters, it also feels like them just trying to fill up time before running the damn trailer. Go ahead, say it. It's a mature stream. He said, "Big effing guns." This is a mature stream. You can totally drop f bombs, dude. Okay, so now we're gonna watch the first Doom gameplay.
All right, so here's what's happening is I'm bringing out my Surface and I'm going to plug different headphones into that so I can listen to the stream while this is going. Oh, where are they? I'll be back in a second. And then I'll start up some game and we can have game footage happening.
Okay, I really want to play this.
Taking notes from Brutal Doom, I see.
Yeah. But look at this enemy count. This, at the beginning I was like, oh, you can't... There's nothing here you couldn't do with the Doom 3 high-res texture pack. Like, that's the only improvement. But here, now we're getting big masses of enemies, which I've always thought, that's the Doom experience, is fighting a lot at once. And that's something that Doom 3 couldn't do. So that's worth noting. That excites me.
So this is probably in engine, but it feels very computer driven. Like this does not feel like
It
somebody's
does.
playing this.
It does feel like somebody sort of scripted this, like for the engine to play this. Just that you don't have the little human movements on the controller. There's no prompts like press Y to pull open door. Oh no, a dead body.
I have the stream audible to myself and I can like. All right, I finally have the stream audible to myself and I can actually see what's going on and listen to it and know what the hell they're talking about. Yeah, so every demo though that they ever do with first-person shooters looks totally fake unless they actually have someone on stage doing it, and even then it doesn't look right.
Right. Right. Like this is... Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I'm trying to figure out how this is. How do you take something as big as Doom and differentiate it from something like Painkiller or any of the other sort of mid-range? It's all about shooting things, because this is clearly not going towards a story-based experience, which is fine. It's Doom, but
Yeah,
how
yeah.
is this any more than a mid-tier shooter now?
Yeah. And the answer to that should not be, well, the graphics are way better. I like that the we're seeing new um monsters. I mean, we're gonna want to see fan favorites of like, oh, here's an imp and here's a cacodemon. But I also like that they're not stuck in that creative rut where it'll just be the same monsters again. Especially since new engine would suggest a need for new monsters, you know. Ones that can be more spammy with projectiles,
Yeah.
ones that like show off dodging, stuff that, you know, it doesn't make sense to keep recreating the same 2D monsters in higher and higher level graphics.
Yep, someone who picks that up will spend that much time looking at the plasma rifle animate for no reason, rather than just immediately turn and run to shoot monsters.
I wonder if there's an explanation for why the Doom Marine is so strong he can pull the heads off of things.
I like that
Is it his
the
suit?
movement seems pretty fast. This was my complaint about
Yeah, you mentioned that
the
explicitly.
Wolfenstein game, was like they were trying to do that style of gameplay, but you moved so slowly that it made like all those old mechanics like overheal just totally worthless.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, exactly. You can't move fast enough to like zip through a room and kill everything before your heal runs out. This is ploddingly slow thing.
Alright, I have nothing else to
Oh,
do,
we're
so I'm going to stream myself playing Poker Night at the Inventory with the audio turned down really low. And there will be a brief interruption in the stream when I switch this over, but
Audio logs. Yeah, that stupid geek says audio logs are now holo logs. I thought the same thing. Oh, so we're still doing that, but now there's graphics to go with it. Like the whole point of audio logs, I thought, was to do it on the cheap. What? Why did he pull the arm off that
For
corpse?
the ID, I think, to get through the recognition system, it's a handprint.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's kind of charming. Charming in a really, really kind of gross vomiting.
oh. Hey, for user account controls, doing weird shit to my desktop. Alright, do you mind if I take like 1 minute to set this up properly? We're going to go offline and we'll be back.
Okay.
Alright.
BRB.